live.
Hello, everyone. Today, this is Global Lives. We This is Global Lives. Today, conversation is called "Why Our Stories Matter." I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is Fatima Diallo. I'm from West Africa. I live in New York, and I'm a mother of four. And now I'm a digital business owner. Now, who's
Yeah.
next?
I think my
Hello,
name
everyone. My name is Halimatu, and I am a mom of two. I'm originally from Sierra Leone, West Africa, now living in Columbus, Ohio. I am a proud digital business owner. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Roxanne from Seattle, Washington. I'm a mom, a wife, a property accountant by profession, and a proud digital business owner. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alia Khan, and I am a physician. I am an educator. I work in the local school systems, and also now I am a proud digital business owner and very happy to find this business. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Maimuna Diallo. I'm a proud digital business owner and I'm a home healthy and proud of four mom of four children, so living in New York City. Thank you.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Ashia. I'm a pharmacist by profession. I live in Maryland past 28 years. I'm originally from India, and now I'm a proud digital owner. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Anna Toure. I'm originally from Senegal, now living in the US. I'm a stay home mom and I'm a proud digital business owner. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hi, I am Asma Haris, stay at home mom and digital business owner, original from Pakistan. Now I am living in US.
And today, welcome to Global Lives. Today conversation is called "Why Our Stories Matter More Than We Think." Often we underestimate our own stories. We assume they are ordinary. We assume someone else's journey is more powerful, more dramatic, more worthy of being shared. But every story carries experience, resilience, and perspective that someone else may need. Stories are not just memories, they are bridge. They connect people across cultures, generation, and background. Tonight we are exploring why our stories matter, not because they are perfect, but because they use we use we use what they call it, because they are just memories. They are bridge. They connect people across cultures, generation, and background. Tonight, we are exploring why our stories matter, not because they are perfect, but because they are real, because they hold lessons learned in quiet moments, because they reflect courage that often goes unseen, and because within every personal story lies the potential to inspire, comfort, and empower someone else. Your story might be the reminder someone need to keep going. It might be the mirror that helps someone feel less alone. It might be the spark that gives someone permission to speak their own truth. So tonight we learn into listening, we learn into sharing, and most importantly, we learn into honoring the power of life's experience. Because when one voice speaks, many hearts recognize themselves in it. Welcome to the conversation. Thank you.
Thank you, Fatima. We do have a comment here from Kushika Skyline. She said, watching replay from Connecticut. Keep it up, ladies. So thank you for your comment. Thank you for watching. All right, so we're gonna go to the second.
Hi, everyone. So today's topic is why my story matters more than what I think. So someone else sees themselves in you. For a long time, I did not think my story was special. It felt ordinary to me because I lived it. But what I have learned is that what feels ordinary to us can feel inspiring to someone else. When I started sharing pieces of my journey, I realized people connected not to perfection, but to honesty. So, honesty is the best policy. Stories create relatability, and relatability creates connection. Thank you.
Alia.
So, yeah, this is Alia. So, my topic and my story as healing is speaking as it changes it. So, guys, I believe in the power of speaking, and sometimes we feel that not telling our story, hiding the truth, it closes our wounds, right? But it opens our wounds. Basically, you have to talk, you have to share your experiences with the outside world, with your friends, with your close ones, with your loved ones, because healing begins when you start speaking the truth. And healing also begins when you tell your real self to other people, and it makes your story meaningful, and it makes you powerful, and also it gives you strength, and it gives you courage. So healing is directly proportional to talking about your story. So everybody should come forward in terms of business or in terms of any related problems in your life. You should share it with your friends, with your peers, with your loved ones. So this is what I wanted to talk today. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you. Asma? Oh,
You're
you're
muted.
muted.
Today, my topic is as legacy, what we leave behind. Our stories don't just impact us, they impact the next generation. The way we speak about our struggles, our growth, our resilience shapes what others believe is possible for themselves. Storytelling is not about attention, it's about contribution. When we share honestly, we give someone else permission to rise. The lesson we are learned, the obstacle we are overcome, the courage we are built along the way. All of it becomes guidance for someone who has not yet walked that path. Legacy is only about wealth, it's about wisdom, it's about the example we set. It's about the impact we create because, in the end, what we leave behind is not just what we built, but who we inspire. Thank you.
For so long, for long time, I thought my background made things hard in the business. Different culture, different upbringing, different way to see the world. But I realized something. I didn't limit it. I shaped me. My culture taught me resilience. My upbringing taught me responsibility. My value taught me integrity. And those things, the influence how I lead, how I serve, how I build. You don't need to erase where you come from to succeed. You build because of it. Your story isn't separate from your business, it's a foundation. Your background is in an asset. Your leadership root is a value built from who you are. Thank you.
Thank you. So, story as courage. So, vulnerability building strength. So, for most of my career, I worked behind the scenes. In the film industry, my role was a structured, defined, professional. I didn't have to share my inner doubts. I didn't have to talk about fear. I just had to perform. So, when I stepped into the digital world and began building my business publicly, something new was required of me: visibility. And visibility requires vulnerability. So, sharing why I wanted more freedom, admitting I felt unfulfilled despite success, and talking about wanting stability, alignment, and time with my parents. Those weren't easy conversations. There's discomfort in being seen while you're still evolving. There's exposure in saying, I'm growing too. But here's what I learned: vulnerability doesn't weaken your authority, it deepens your impact. And courage isn't the absence of fear, it's choosing to speak even when your voice shakes. Some of the moments I felt most exposed was sharing my doubts, my learning curve, my transition, were the exact moment someone messaged me saying, I needed to hear that, or that's exactly how I feel, or thank you for saying what I couldn't. So that's when I realized something powerful. Your story is not about you, it's permission for someone else. In this business, I learned that strength is not built by hiding the process, it's built by walking through it openly. So when you share your story honestly, you normalize growth, you humanize success, and you give others courage to start imperfectly. The moments I felt most vulnerable were often the moments others felt most supported. Because when you lead with truth, people don't see weakness, they see possibility. And that's what turns vulnerability into a strength.
Story has growth. See, you see how far you have come. When you pause and truly reflect on your story, something shifts. You stop measuring your life only by what you haven't achieved yet, and you start recognizing that you have already survived, learned, and built. Growth rarely feels dramatic while it's happening. It feels like confusion, like stretching, like uncomfortable decisions, like late night thinking. It is even working. But when you look back, you see courage where you once saw fear. You see progress where you once saw not enough. You see a woman who kept going. We tend to magnify that what missing, the income not yet at the goal, the audience not yet at the size, the version of ourselves we are still becoming. But your story holds the risk of resilience, the risk you took, the moments you didn't quit, the boundaries you learned to set, the mindset you had to rebuild. Telling your story is not about reliving the past. It's about acknowledging your evolution. Your story becomes that proof. You adapt, you grow, you rise, and when you see your growth clearly, your confidence stops being fake motivation. It becomes grounded self-trust. Your story isn't just a memory, it's the evidence. Thank you.
Thank you.
Story has an impact. You never know who is listening. One of the biggest lies we tell ourselves is, who would even care? But the impact is rarely loud. It doesn't always show up in thousands of comments, viral moments, public applause. Sometimes the impact is quiet. It's the woman who watches your videos but never comments, the person who saves your post and reads it again later, the mom who feels less alone because of something you share. You might never see the full ripple effect of your story, but someone might decide not to be quiet because you didn't start believing in it is possible to you change. Start believing that it takes a first step because you showed yours. Your transparency gives permission. When you speak honestly about doubt, fear, growth, starting before you felt ready, you normalize becoming. And here's the truth. People don't connect to perfection. They connect to process. Your story might be the bridge between someone's hesitation and their decision. Impact, always measurable, but it's real. And just because it's quiet doesn't mean it's small. If you like, you can, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, let's talk about connector. What our stories share. Tonight reminds me that no two journeys are the same. Different cultures, different challenges, different paths. Yet, one thing connects us all, which is authenticity. Your stories matters. My story matters. Every choice matters. Because our stories are humans and humanity is what brings us together. So, stand in your truth, honor your journey, and remember your story has the power to inspire, heal, and connect. Thank you.
If you're watching and thinking, my story is not that important, just pause for a second. Because here's the truth: your story matters. Not because it's perfect, not because it's dramatic, because it's yours. Every struggle you face, every lesson you've learned, and every time you thought you weren't enough, someone out there needs to hear it. Your story could be the map that guides them. Your words could be the courage they've been waiting for. Your honesty could be the light in their darkness. It doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't have to be big. It just needs to be real. So the next time you feel small, remember this: your story is not small. Your voice is needed and powerful. And it could change someone's life today just by you sharing it. The world is listening. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. So, we have arrived to the end of our lives. So, we hope so that you got inspired with what we shared today. So, you know why our stories matter more than we think. So many times, we think that our stories are not powerful, but they are, because they will connect with someone on the other side of the screen. You will inspire them, you will heal them. They will feel related to your stories, to your pain points, and really you give them hope, to that there is something better for them, that they're not the only ones. And that's the power, of the story, of you sharing your story. So never think that your story is not powerful, because it is. You will connect with someone on the other side. So if you want to be part of a community that uplifts you, that supports you along your journey, you can connect with all of us. So by putting in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have, or you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen or on our business pages. So we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. We also want to say thank you to Diop Marim for the like emoji, and also for the comments that we have received today. So thank you so much. So saying that, we want to conclude with this little thought. So different paths brought us here, but we're reminded tonight that no one grows alone. So thank you for being part of this conversation. And this is Global Voices Live, where starting over is honor and not rush. So thank you everyone for being here. We want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Friday for those on Friday, and a happy and blessed Saturday for those who are already on Saturday, and a happy and blessed weekend ahead for everyone. So thank you again, and we'll see you again on another episode of the Global Voices Live on Monday. So thank you everyone. Thank you for watching.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Sandy. Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone. Take care.